So I would say that the challenge with intersectionality can sometimes be that if my people are dying, if it is our lives on the line and it is bad news, bad news, bad news every day, it takes hard work to stop and say, wait, we're not the only ones. We're not the only ones suffering, we're not the only ones impacted, and this isn't the only way in which oppression is happening. But I'll tell you that when I'm drowning in work on the Muslim ban, I have to be intentional about coming up for air and thinking, what's going on with DACA? What's going on with healthcare? What's going on with anti-Semitism? But that takes intentionality. It takes the transformational relationships, the ones that aren't just transactional, where I see you at a conference and we say, how are you? And no one really gives an open and honest answer about that. It takes actually hearing people in the communities that are next to us, that are neighboring us, and that are intersecting with us about what's going on for them. But I think the other thing, the way forward, even when we're not doing full-time intersectional work, or maybe all I have time to work on is what's killing my people, is to make sure that we are not becoming the oppressors, that I am not willing to accept a win for my people if it comes on someone else's back. I am not willing to sacrifice anyone else's liberty for my liberty. So if we fight Islamophobia without fighting anti-Semitism, if we fight for immigration reform without talking about why people are migrating worldwide and what it is about our foreign policy that forces them to move, if we are willing to close some jails but not others, if we ban the box but don't get bail reform, if we ban the box but don't get restorative justice, then those aren't wins. And so even when I feel like I am drowning and maybe all I have time to work on is one issue, I have to be sure that when I am moving that issue, that I am moving it forward for everyone, and I am not sacrificing anyone else's rights for the sake of my own.